watched him push through hours that would break most men. It didn't matter if the sun was gone, if his body was shaking, if his hands were bleeding. He just kept going. That's when I realized no one could outwork him.
You want to see what you do when you're tired? Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude?
They thought they could hang with him. Thought they had the will, the discipline, the grit. And for a while, they kept up. But then came the long nights, the cold mornings, the days when nothing went right, and one by one, they fell off. But he thrived in those moments. That's where he separated himself. When everyone else had nothing left to give, he had more.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
I saw him fail hard, not once, not twice, dozens of times. Most people would have stayed down after that. But every single time he came back harder, sharper, hungrier. He never wasted time blaming anyone, never asked for help, never waited for a better moment. He just went right back to work, and that's why no one could ever take his place.
Work your ass off. There is no magic bill. There is no magic out there. You cannot get around. You have to work and work and work. I can tell you, it's all about the hard work that you put in.
I told him he'd already won, that he didn't need to prove anything anymore. He shook his head and said, "That's the problem. The moment you think you're done, you start losing."
There's going to be plenty of times where you don't feel like waking up, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like getting your workout in, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like drinking your 30 ounces of water, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like eating clean, but you do it anyway, because that is what greatness demands of us.
I would look for any excuse to justify me not doing what I was supposed to do.
Those I can't catch a break guys? Yeah. Get them the fuck away from me. I can't be around those guys. And I've had a bunch of shitty breaks. Everybody has. But you gotta realize when you have those shitty breaks what that is. It's an opportunity for you to reassess, reboot, get better, figure out another way, find another way through. It's just little challenges. And the people that look at those challenges and go, why do I always have these challenges? They're cancer. You go and get after it. You don't make any excuses.
When I heard the pull-up record was 4,020 pull-ups, and I was talking about breaking this record, people were like, oh my God. I went right to a pen and paper. Like, what are you doing? I'm doing the math, man. What are you talking about? I'm open-minded to the fact that, okay, if I do 5 pull-ups in a minute for so many hours, I can get so many pull-ups in. How much time do I have to rest? I was breaking the math down. You have to be open-minded to the possibilities that I can do this. Once you shut your mind down to the possibility that it can be achieved, there's no way it can happen.
When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear, and the reason why, behind every fear is the person you want to be.
Make a choice. You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You're not going to outwork me. I will not be outworked.
When you do the hard things, you will have a happy and easy life. But if you constantly choose to take the path of easy and negotiate and compromise, you will have a hard life.
Someone said something bad about me and you get so upset about it, is wasted time and energy. Marcus Aurelius says your only focus should be on getting better at what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing, get better at what you're doing. Everything else is a complete waste of time.
The greatest achievement of somebody comes right after their worst defeat. When they've hit rock bottom, hit the bottom of the barrel, they got nothing left. Everyone's given up on them. They've lost all their worldly possessions. They're dead broke on their back. It's at that point, guys, when everything's lost, that everything can be gained.
Let's do a what if. What if what? If you lose. I don't even see, I can't, my consciousness don't even elevate that thought.
Therefore, if it happens, you'd be distraught, crazed, what?
It's not my nature to allow it to happen. But I just don't even concentrate on that.
Like, there's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. You know, and those people are super valuable because they change everybody's perspective of like what's possible, what to strive for, and what it takes.
Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you're getting, not what anyone else is getting. Whenever you get an opportunity, you take advantage of it. You treat it like it's the Super Bowl. You treat it like it's game day. Go out there and treat practice like no one else does.
You have to build yourself into someone who can continue to execute regardless of what's happening around you.
So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of fucking quitting. It's a lifetime of thinking about why the f did I do that? And I ain't doing that no more.
So I'm here to tell you that it will take longer. It will be more difficult. It will require more effort on your part. But you know what I can tell you about that? When you do the hard things, you will have a happy and easy life. But if you constantly choose to take the path of easy and negotiate and compromise, you will have a hard life.
Because it's not about what you want, it's about what's required. And whether that's your best or not is irrelevant. It's just there's a price tag and you gotta be willing to pay for it, or you don't get the thing. And a lot of times it's not what you want.
We can either be hard on ourselves, we can either train ourselves, we can either put ourselves through hell, or we can let the world do it.
If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself.
Whenever you think you can't, confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence.
We have to stop putting it off and making excuses for why we aren't where we want to be.
Louis, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory. You remember that?
7, 8, 9, 10. A machine here. There you go. Nobody.
You've got to pay a price to be the best. The best pay a big price.
Right now, every single one of you out there have exactly what you deserve.
You've got to work harder, you've got to commit more, you've got to take more responsibility, you've got to deal with more ups and downs.
Life is going to throw all kinds of crazy shit at you, right? And you have to be ready for it. You got to fucking deal with it. You can't curl up into a ball, you can't run away from it, you can't hide. You have to take all this shit head on.
Life is tough sometimes, and it's not fair. And it doesn't care sometimes. But you're going to hold true to what you believe, and you're going to hold true to who you are, and you're going to be that person whether it's easy or it's not.
You just gotta grind. If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man.
You have to stay the course no matter what. And it takes a high level of emotional maturity because your emotions dictate your motion. You gotta do it when you don't wanna do it. You gotta do it when you're hurt. You gotta do it when you're tired. You gotta do it when you're sick. You gotta do it when you don't wanna do anything else. And you gotta do it for years.
If you only did what you were supposed to do when you were motivated to do it, that's leaving it to chance. But if you're disciplined, you go do what you're supposed to do.
I am the only one paying the price. I am the only one doing what's required. Everybody else is sitting at home eating Doritos, and I am out here in the snow getting better. How can you not be excited about that?
Know that if you have big goals and big dreams, along the way, failure is going to happen. So how fast do you get up from that? For me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything.
My 3 questions are, what do you want? How badly do you want it? And how much are you willing to suffer?
To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. If you're willing to give it that much.
Who do we want to be?
It's difficult. It's the discipline. The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in the sports, but in the life.
Which is what I think a lot of it boils down to. Do you actually want to do this or not? Do you actually want to do this or not?
Some of you have been average for so damn long, you don't know what it is to do hard work. But there's a lot of you out there who want to be much more than average, but just don't know how to do it every single day, the grind. You need to find someone to oil those fucking gears up. But there's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, Who wants the position you are? Who wants the job you have? Who wants the wife that you have? Or the husband? There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you fucking have. So make that a motivation for you.